Yeah, well, no, he said it's a happy day.
Another happy day in Studio Pete's. Yeah!
Happy. Do your dance, Nathan. Happy.
Are you happy? We're totally happy.
Yay! Please tell us, what do you think about this project?
It's okay. It's alright. It's morning, okay?
Yeah, the wide maybe is just a little bit different range of information, but mostly the same.
Well, that it's a randomization.
Okay.
Right?
What do we want to have local?
Shape keys, weight groups. That's it.
Local?
Yeah.
Local shape keys?
Okay.
This one you can also play with, you know, his entire body and his head moving. I think his head doesn't rotate as much.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what I thought. And then you get this kind of.
We should get like a board on our legs and see how it is walking with no legs.
So you hate it a lot.
Yeah, this is already much better.
Yeah.
That hand, I think, object around it. Hang on, no, it's
Campbell can make some scripts that automate a random variation of the basic shape with the tree maker, so it can be faster.
Yeah, but screw the tree maker. I mean, maybe we're spending too much time fiddling with that. Hi, Campbell.
Hello.
But how do you know this is a multi-modifier?
Okay.
Only the second one has to blend. Don't even have to blend, but you could.
Okay. So shouldn't there be like an option to say, don't do it this way? In case you want to do it the other way?
Commit your file! We're having the weekly.
The weekly.
Where is it? No.
Please.
Real.
Rapidly.
What are we gonna do?
How's the animatic doing?
Why? The animatic is done.
It's done. Okay, next. What you did make a couple of changes after
Did I change the ending?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you
You
can
did
do a bit.
added in the animatic?
When you sing this in silence music?
I thought you did the
That's
animatic again.
Yeah, that's.
You can change stuff
Only
that's left
show
then.
the things that.
Ja, maar dat is vorige week, toch? Vorige week.
Dat is today.
Now we want to introduce them before the scene at the tree, because it's a bit. People don't really understand that scene at the tree, because they all of a sudden all these characters they pop up and people don't know where they're coming from. So that's one of the changes. Just I made this scene longer by introducing the characters here. So whatever works best for this.
If you look at the floor plan of this shot, you have to keep track of that you can keep filming everything. He's falling down to a tree. Then you see the loader sitting there. Then he's looking in this direction and the loader's coming in. And then he's walking back in that direction again. So you should stumble over the little chinchilla who's already walking. So You see, that's not.
None of us were confused in watching this. Continuity is whether people get jolted, and none of us have been jolted. The only thing that's jolting to me about this is that I never see that the rodents actually get there. And I'd like to see some indication that the rodents actually traverse the space to get there. That's it. That's the only continuity problem we have here. We're never crossing the line, we're not changing screen directions. I think we all understand
I don't
continuity.
defend that. I mean, if you guys think that, don't see it, then he's running away, he doesn't get to his little house, but he's getting to another part of the forest. You don't want him to go back, you want him to go another way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he walks 90 degrees perpendicular to the camera, just walks out of the shot in that direction, that will very strongly give the impression that he's, that he's going in that direction.
Anyway, yeah, direction of the forest.
Yeah, we don't have to have him do this complicated around the tree thing, it's really simple.
No.
Yeah, this is, for example, the oak. We have the trunk with the main branches and twigs and leaves shaped in a geometric shapes. Each trees having different shapes.
Well, the tree generator, if we wanted to make trees that are perfectly what we want, there's a lot to do, and I'm thinking we'll need to kind of do a bit of manual work, because for twigs to be realistic and for them to be spaced evenly and for them to fill an area, we might just use, say, automatic twigs for, say, like the last pass, where just the little twigs in the middle are added on automatically, because to get that spacing nice just is too... Your eye can tell what looks wrong, and I think that's a lot of work to get that looking really good. One thing that went well was getting automatic shading or blending between branches. It was quite a big problem, and this afternoon I'm just alpha blending. Got that working with 3 textures and 3 UV layers.
It's great, it's perfect.
So these are alpha blended between about sort of here and here.
That makes sense, yeah. And you can see it, but you won't notice it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Don't say that. You say I don't see it.
Well, you can see it.
But I can't see it.
No. I know, but just don't see it.
You want me to stop being honest, is what you're saying. You want me to start lying.
For now, yeah.
Just click somewhere and it looks like the environment is taking like 2 or 3 times more work than you expect. Is it? It is.
No, well, once we have made the basic shape for the trees, for example, Campbell can write a script that automatically generates random shapes based on the shape, but random differences. So different objects automatically generated, different trees, and we don't need a lot. We need maybe 20, 30 3D trees. The rest we make with paintings. The trees in the background and the very distant background are all painted.
Custom trees by hand.
Yeah.
The close ones. Like the tree where he lives in, you're modeling it by hand. But
Well, the rabbit's tree, I think I started with the script anyway, and then, by hand.
also a couple of trees, like the trees where he's standing in front of, when he's looking for the butterfly. A couple of trees you made probably by hand with what it's
I think that we can treat by hand, yeah, but we can do it then with the script and then treat by hand.
It would be good to have a little bit of a picture how much work it is, because after December 4 or something, when we start animating, there's not much time for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully when we start doing fun animation, the rings will be in perfect shape.
Well, that's
Right?
that's a rainbow and sunshine way of looking at it.
They should
Hopefully,
be-
but they won't.
But the rigs are
They'll be good enough.
Honestly, they're already really good, yeah. And so, yeah.
Anyway.
Only blend is a problem, but that's another issue.
Well, I mean, the idea is that I'll get them as close as I can by the time we start animation, and we'll start animating with them, and I'll keep on doing bug fixes and adding shape key corrections as we need them. But that way, I won't be doing any more work than I absolutely need to for the rigs.
And I started off with this one. We rejected this, but I just want to show it.
The only one thing that I think it should squash, because it's the tune. It should squash more.
On the down as it goes.
Yeah, but I mean actually not to going down on the knees, but yeah, squash the mesh squash.
Yeah. This is probably what we're going for. It's more like it seems more fat and more sort of rigid here actually. I think this fits his character a bit better. What do you think?
No, I don't really agree with that. Depends on the situation.
Okay.
One thing that looks weird, but is not related to animation, I think, is the rig.
Okay.
No, is the chin. That he likes to rotate with the breast.
Okay. So make the chin more rigid?
Yeah, maybe or more, yeah.
Well, I was thinking of it being mainly fat except for the very top part, so I made it so it would stretch like that, but I can make it so it's like a rigid hump.
No, the stretch is okay, but is that when he moves the torso, the chin makes this movement.
Right.
He cues, yeah.
It'd be really helpful to sit down with you so we can play around with it and I can figure out better what you mean exactly.
Yeah.
Like exactly what you want.
Shot was looking around.
Looks like I got some nasty deformation issues in the arms there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some really bad stuff there. I'm not sure if that stuff's been
What happened
corrected.
on the upper leg? The upper leg?
Oh, that's the knee going
That's
down.
the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I can see it. Looked like there was fat coming all the way down.
Yeah, the legs are ill-defined because they're so short and it's just a little bit.
So here also, this is playing with how much fat jiggle the thing had. It sort of moves a bit. It was much more pronounced and now it's much more subtle. I think.
Well, I kept it the basics models and the walnut. Oh, by the way, the pine cone. I tried some different stuff with the pine cone. That sucked.
No, it was good. Yeah.
Well,
I saw
Camel has also a major solution.
Yeah, we could use lettuce and array. Dupli faces didn't work very well at all for it.
Well, no, Dupli first. That one.
That didn't work at all.
It did.
Yeah, no directional control.
I did. Anyway.
I've never seen the bear before.
Very well.
Yeah. In that movie.
You need a peach?
The bear.
You never seen a pear before in a movie?
What?
Is it the peach or is it the fruit under?
That is fair.
Yeah. But where it is in the movie?
I have no idea.
Oh, in the movie?
Yeah.
I thought you said you've never seen
No.
a movie with a pear.
No.
Well, now you start to think of it.
I've never seen a movie with a pear.
Yeah, not
Okay.
after that.
People eating apple, but you see people eating pears.
Oh, you're right.